gas mask.
Gas mask. So what does that represent?
You know, man, it's a lot of smoke going on.
Oh, right.
It's the smoke arm.
You got the leaf.
It's the smoke arm, man.
That's
just
the smoke arm.
Gas, smoke, leaves, the microphone, the music.
I got it right now?
Nah, you got a chest tat, death before dishonor, you know. It's a little something, nothing too major.
Right. What's, the one line?
You know, it's street time, you know. If you're definitely from the streets, you know what that mean. You got these plugs out on your back because they know I'm moving that pack, so, you know, that's what that mean. You know, if you got the street terminology, the street knowledge, you know what I'm talking about.
I got you. I mean, growing up in that life, what's some of the things that you really gone through?
A lot of life-changing moments, you know, as far as, you know, going through the things that you normally go through when you live in the life, that type of life, you know, as far as, you know, getting in trouble, catching cases and catching a serious case. And
yeah, you caught
2 serious cases, you know.
Talk about those cases.
Just some, you know, I got caught into, you know. I don't really get into it like that, you feel me?
It's public record.
Yeah,
that's why I'm not asking you to
never know, they
incriminate
might
yourself.
try to bring something back up on you, but I'm just blessed that it was not guilty verdict, and you know, we moved on, you feel me? Oh yeah, definitely serious losses.
Yeah, friends who got caught up in a real bad way?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of friends, you know, got caught up in death situations, jail situations, you know, things like that, but you know, that's what, and some of my friends, you know, they know what they doing, so they accept the consequences, and that's real about situations, you feel me? You know, some people can't accept the consequences, then they go to telling and doing all type of things, so, you know, it's just real people around me who accept the life that they live in, and, you know, that's it. I just went another way. When I went through my situation, you know, certain things make you, and certain people who come to you make you, go another way, you feel me? And I'm glad, you know, that person, you know, in that situation, you know, that God put me through, you know, made me go towards the music, you feel me? And now look at what happened, you feel me? Like, it's a hustle for me now, you feel me? Like, this is how I feed myself. So I got to go hard.
You know, I mean,
I don't think I've seen it yet, because I don't know if people want to really just put it in my face like that. They probably feel that way in their heart, you know, in their head.
Like, you know, a lot of times you see the situation when, because you can't bring everybody on tour with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so certain people who don't get to go on tour with you might not be, you know.
Only people that's around me is my real friends, so anybody that says they, you know, deserve to go on tour with me is a lie. If you ain't on tour with me, then we wasn't never really like that, you feel me? It was just a hey, hi, bye, you feel me? Like, anybody who around me, you know, really, we don't really been through things, so, you know, sometimes they might not be able to go on that trip or whatever, but when you get on a certain level, you can make those recommendations like, hey, I need 20 people to fly with me, you know. It gets to that level, you know. Madonna, she has, 200 people going with her, so, you know, all type of like, so it gets to that level, but the people who you see me with is definitely my family or friends, you know, who done been through things with me, so if I owe anybody something, $5, $10, call me and I'll definitely get it to you as fast as I can, for real. I don't think I owe nobody nothing but God and my mama and things like that, but if anybody in the streets, I don't owe nobody a nickel. Yeah.